episode of Top of the Morning. I'm Jenine Jones.
And I'm Tom Lee. How y'all doing?
Well, Tom, guess what we did this weekend?
Please tell me.
We were right here in Baltimore, and we went to the Barbizon competition. We had a lot of great talent, and we're going to show that to you right now.
Wow, that's amazing. I can't wait to see everybody displaying their talent. I mean, this is the future, so hold tight. We'll be right back, and we'll see what we got.
USS Constellation. There's a grand lady in Baltimore who has taken her rightful place as the Inner Harbor's crown jewel in the heart of the Chesapeake Bay. Launched in 1854 as the last all-sail ship designed and built for the United States Navy, Constellation's century of service embraced the ages of sail, steam, gas, diesel, and nuclear power. Imagine that, launched in 1854 and still afloat. Even more exciting, visitors can come aboard Constellation and explore to their heart's content. On board Constellation, history comes alive as visitors touch, feel, and experience what life was like for sailors during the Civil War. Just bring your imagination. Constellation is the second of 3 U.S. Navy vessels to carry the same venerable name. The first, the frigate Constellation, was built right here in Baltimore at Harris Creek and launched in 1797. Known as the Yankee Racehorse, the frigate Constellation was one of the first 6 ships built by the United States Navy. The ship you see here, the sloop of war Constellation, was built at the Gosport Navy Yard in Portsmouth, Virginia, and launched in 1854. A newspaper account from the day of her launch reported that there were 8 pieces of the original frigate Constellation contained within her timbers. The third Constellation was the aircraft carrier CV-64. Launched in 1960, she served until 2003. President Ronald Reagan called her America's flagship.
Welcome back. I'm so glad you're still here to join us. We're going to see a lot more on Barbizon.
Yeah, it was a great time. So, Tom, we just had the kids, and they were on the runway, and it was so amazing to see the little kids just strutting their stuff on the catwalk.
That's incredible. I mean, that's something I'd always thought about doing, was walking a runway, but I was always afraid I would probably fall off the end, you know?
I think you'd be fine. You'd be going down the runway.
That's something I'll have to try in the future, you know, put on my bucket list.
Yeah, you should have seen there were so many models. They had them in different categories and different age groups, and they were just walking that runway and strutting their stuff, especially the little kids. Weren't they cute?
They were. They're adorable. I mean, all the way up to ones we saw up to like 12 years old. It's incredible that they're actually trying to go live their dream at this age.
Exactly.
A lot of people wait till they're older to try and do this.
We're going to go to a break right now. We'll see you when we come back.
For now, let's see what happens when you come aboard Constellation.
When you come on board, cell phones and everything don't work anymore. This turns into the 1860s, and you are back in time on the Constellation learning what it was like to be here.
People come on board and they get touched by this walking through history that they're able to do, and they're able to see the hammocks and see the officer's wardroom and sit in the captain's cabin and have this whole immersive experience that you're never going to get at most types of museums. So this is a really wonderful experience for them, and they have no idea what they're missing out on, and then they come on board and they keep coming back.
We fire the cannon, turn the capstan, and ring the bell daily. And we recommend the free self-guided audio tour, which comes in 2 flavors, one perfect for children, the other for adults. Plus, there's the ever-popular Powder Monkey Tour for kids and hands-on adult tours like A Ship as a Machine and Black Sailors in Navy Blue. Groups can also come aboard and sling their hammocks in our overnight program or host special events. Our crew knows the USS Constellation is an amazing experience, but don't just take our word for it. Here's what recent visitors had to say.
It's very kid-friendly, very family-oriented, and the kids will love it, and they'll come out asking questions, which I love.
It transports you back. You can almost get the feel that you were actually there, because laying in that hammock, like, oh my goodness.
I think it's really interesting because it shows you exactly how they slept and how they ate and how they went through life.
But it was excellent tour, and I think it's something they need to maintain for generations to come.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. And it's amazing. These kids, even they started doing commercials for the judges.
Yes, it was amazing. They did 30-second commercials right to camera in front of all of the judges and all of their families. And so
Wow.
the kids came up there and they had, I'm assuming that they picked a topic that they wanted to talk about in their commercial.
Okay.
And they just got up there and they said it and they were emoting, and it was just amazing to see them do that.
That's incredible. I mean, the nerves, they probably are so jittery, but to be able to be so smooth on camera, and for the judges, that's just incredible.
Yes.
It's amazing how these kids can handle it. So, actually, if you'd like, we're going to show you some more clips.
Tom, I want to be able to show you the clips so you can actually see the commercials. Stay tuned.
Guys, my name is Tristan, but do you guys ever feel bored? Well, I have a solution for you. YouTube. You can watch your favorite YouTube and content, and it's so easy to do it. You just have to sign in and ask a parent for help. Well, if you're already a parent, then I don't know how to help you. Hey friends, a good way to start your day is with Eggo waffles. They are so thick, fluffy, and delicious. They give me the power and energy I need to face through my day. One thing for sure, I won't let go of my Eggo.
Hi, I'm contestant 105. I decided when I grow up, I want to be a millionaire. I practice every night by playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on my Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch makes me feel like $1,000,000.
I'm contestant 106. Football fans, we've heard your cries. We know that February to September is a lifetime. That's why you can watch full NFL coverage 365 days on the NFL Network. When all you want is football all year long, the NFL Network has got you covered. Hello, I am contestant 107. My parents are always telling me, and yeah, eat your spinach or finish your Brussels sprouts. Yuck! Why is it that everything that's supposed to be good for me tastes so bad? Well, I know one thing that's good for me that doesn't taste bad at all. My Flintstone vitamins. I chew them up and they keep me healthy and strong. They're way better than cauliflower. Hi, I'm contestant 108. Hi guys, today is wash day, not my favorite day of the week. Detangling my hair could be a mission, but my mom found an idea on the internet, rosemary water. It helps moisturize and detangle your hair. And you know what? It actually works. And that's what I call Brooklyn approved. Bye guys!
Can you believe how great those kids were on doing the commercials?
I know they're absolutely amazing, and the camera work was beautiful work by one of our members, Brittany. She just brought it all to life for us.
Thanks, Brittany.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it was great seeing all the different categories that the kids did as far as the commercials. And even if they messed up, they allowed them to come back and do it again. That's what I thought was really great.
Wow, that's absolutely wonderful to give kids a second chance without actually blowing it on their first try.
Great. Let's
That
go to a
helps
break.
Well, folks, as you know, we're in beautiful downtown Baltimore, and we'll be right back.
An ironworks foundry on Saratoga Street on the west side way back in 1810, and it's still a working ironworks foundry today. 6th-generation Krug still work here. In Baltimore, we find a good place, we like to stick with it. The Baltimore Development Corporation and the 40-plus members of West Side Renaissance, led by Peter Angelos, that are ensuring the success of what the New York Times calls the largest revitalization plan of its kind in the country. And it's all happening in this one neighborhood called downtown Baltimore's West Side. Infectious, fashionable, full of vim and Baltimore vigor, I walk the West Side streets these days in amazement at what it's become. I'm nuts about downtown Baltimore's West Side. You will be, too.
Tom, it was such a great time being there and watching the commercials. What did you think?
It was something I would really love to go to the next time they have it. It was incredible. I mean, I loved watching the younger kids. They just displayed so much talent. It was amazing.
Yeah, I know their parents had to be proud of them.
Oh, definitely. I mean, to be able to bring a child like that, it's crazy.
Okay, well, let's go back to some more clips of the commercials.
Hi, I'm contestant number 109. Does your shampoo ever leave your hair dry or tangled? Because if so, I have the shampoo for you. This shampoo leaves your hair moisturized, silky, and soft. If you need proof, just look at my hair. Oria shampoo.
Judges, please scratch 110. This is 111.
Hi, my number is 111. Aren't you hot? Oh, I have a better question. Aren't you craving something sweet? Well, go ahead and get some ice cream. Hi, I'm contestant 112. Summer is here. Macy's has all new summer essentials. So head to Macy's for unbeatable deals. On a summer wardrobe for the whole family. All month long, we're taking 25% off.
Contestant number 113. Hey my beautiful girls, are you suffering from hormonal changes like me? Well, I have the perfect thing for you. 2-in-1 facial cleanser and moisturizing cream. It's so easy. In one simple step, you'll cleanse and put moisture right back to your face. Oh yeah, boys, you can use it too. So we no longer suffer from bad breakouts.
My contestant number is 114. Have you ever walked into your room and smelt your dirty gym socks? Yuck. I know I have. You want to know how I got my room back smelling clean and fresh? Think no further. I present to you Glade Air Freshener. If you ever walk into your room and it smells like your dirty gym socks again, take my advice and use Glade Air Freshener. You won't be disappointed. My contestant number is 115. Do you want fresh breath? Do you want your mouth feeling clean? Then you need Koala mouthwash. Koala mouthwash is lab tested and guaranteed to leave your mouth feeling fresher and cleaner than any other mouthwash on the market. Kids will love our 3 flavors, strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla. And right now, every purchase of Koala mouthwash you make, a donation is made to the efforts to save the koalas. And remember, Koala mouthwash, if it can make a koala's breath smell good, can make your breath smell good too.
Those commercials were great, weren't they?
They were. I would love to know who actually wrote them for those kids. They have such comedic talent. Whoever did it.
And the kids just had so much fun doing it, and just being able to be on camera like that in front of all those people. You should have seen how many people were there.
Well, I can only imagine just by the number of kids we saw, just how, I mean, that is a large group of people to perform in front of. That's great practice for them.
How nerve-wracking could it be being in front of all those judges? You see how they were lining the runway, and they had to look at the camera and be excited or sad, you know, all the different emotions that they have to show.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not having a hard enough time in front of just one camera. You know, I can just imagine them in front of all that.
Exactly.
That's crazy, you know, but good for them, good for them. I'm so happy for them.
Yeah, it was really great meeting the kids afterwards too, because we did callbacks, because we wanted to be able to give them the experience of being on TV.
Wow.
So we got a chance to meet with them and talk with them, and it was really great getting to see them up close and personal like that.
Okay. Did you have any one particular you thought stood out?
Yeah, I did. There was this one young lady who was a little upset because she didn't get an award because they got awards. And so I just talked to her and I said, you know, when you come in front of people, you have to make sure that any emotion that you're holding that's negative, just hold that aside and just emote and just be
Right.
excited and positive. So she took it away. Her mom was like, yes, that's exactly what I was trying to tell her. So it was really good being able to pour into her.
Yeah, that's great. You were able to offer some good advice and
Yes.
help her move forward. That's amazing. But I mean, you know, like I said before, I would love to try and walk a runway. That's not what
I
happens
would love to see that. Wouldn't you guys love to see
Yeah,
that?
that'd probably be a blast, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. But then again, you know, to be able to start at such a young age, it's going to build them such a rapport and be able to get them to move and elevate as they get older.
I think they're doing some work around here.
Hey, you're on a ship.
Hey,
you
what
got to
can you
keep it
do?
from sinking. You know what I'm saying? You know?
We don't want. Can you swim?
Enough to get to the
To the
sidewalk or whatever we got to get to. Yeah, but that's about it. I'm not going out in that bay if that's what you're talking about.
Gotcha. Me either. We look too good to go out there like that, right?
Yeah, I'm not. No, that's fish bait for me if I'm out there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's the Barbizon. It's amazing that they put all this out there for these children.
Yes.
You know, you got to get it in somewhere, and this absolutely is one of the great places it's like to start.
Yeah, and we're glad they did it in Baltimore because we got a
Yes.
chance to go. And this is a beautiful city to be able to do that.
Baltimore is one of the best. Well, folks, as you know, we're in beautiful downtown Baltimore, and we'll be right back. in to another show of Top of the Morning. I'm Tom Leahy.
And I'm Jenine Jones. Thank you so much for joining us for this episode. See you next week.
Bye.
The world-renowned University of Maryland has broken ground on a state-of-the-art biopark that puts the West Side on the global map as a major biotechnology hub. The Stewart's Building, once a thriving department store, is the very definition of an environmental-friendly green building. And don't let the facade fool you. This office and retail space is wired with the most high-tech, broadband infrastructure technology imaginable. There are so many ongoing projects, like Market Center West residential units, University of Maryland housing, plus an important redevelopment of an area called the Superblock, where local small business owners have been invited to partner with public and private entities to upgrade their properties. Everyone is playing a role in the renaissance of the West Side. Many major players have come to bat in this more than $1 billion revitalization of downtown's West Side, like Bank of America, who believes so much in this endeavor that it bought an entire city block to renovate and erect a mixed-use development called Center Point, offering nearly 400 residential units and 35,000 square feet of retail space. It's the total commitment of Governor Robert Ehrlich, Mayor Martin O'Malley, and all the legislators.
Should be kind of a must for people who are in the area and have an hour or two to spend.
It's just amazing to see what people lived in, how hard they worked in order to accomplish what they did.
It brings your learning alive and that it helps you to understand. Like rather than looking at pictures, you can actually see what they were in and you can actually understand it.
I think it makes me appreciate being an American, knowing these people went through these things to put me where I am now.
I'd say come see it.
Yeah, we were a little bit leery because of the age of our children, 4 and 7, but they enjoyed it so much. It really kind of surprised us. We thought it'd be more for us, the parents, but no, they loved it.
They had a good time.
Yeah, they had a great time.
So come aboard USS Constellation, and while you're here in Baltimore, be sure to visit these other attractions of the Chesapeake Bay Gateways Network. The Baltimore Visitor Center, a good place to start your tour of this historic city and region. The National Aquarium on Pier 3 near the USS Constellation Museum. The Lightship Chesapeake, and 7-Foot Knoll Lighthouse, both part of the Baltimore Maritime Museum. The Frederick Douglass Isaac Myers Maritime Park and Museum, headquarters of the Living Classrooms Foundation. Fells Point, an early American shipbuilding center, and the Fells Point Maritime Museum. And of course, Fort McHenry National Monument, where the people of Baltimore valiantly defended the city from the British during the War of 1812, and Baltimore's own Francis Scott Key wrote our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. So welcome aboard USS Constellation and enjoy your visit to the historic sites of the Chesapeake Bay Gateways Network.